Hello everyone, I'm BubbleBuoy and welcome to the Playful Pond. I see we have quite a few at least new chatters, if not new faces over on YouTube. It is wonderful to see you all. We'll be jumping into a game called Epic Chef that we've been playing for a little while. Jeez. I think my brain got a little overwhelmed with seeing the amount of messages over on YouTube. I'm not used to getting so many messages at the start of the stream. Right, let's turn. Where's the game? Why is OBS doing this? There we go. It's been a while since OBS has done that to me. There we go. It's at least fixed. And there should be our sound back on. Right, so I know last we left off we were gathering prestige points for our restaurant. We needed to get 50 of those. We've now hit exactly 50. So we were collecting those by doing the cooking battle leagues. Hello William. Hello, I hope you are all doing well. How is everybody been doing? We got so many highas. It's nice seeing everybody here. Right, yeah, we're going to go to the restaurant. We recently had a flying carrot come and crash into our restaurant. And I believe we should be at least on track to figuring out exactly who it is that is the cause of the flying carrot. Because I know we were going to, the plan was to start investigating that, and I was told to collect 50. So that, yeah, there's just a massive carrot in our restaurant now. So let's go talk to our staff. So let's staff a meeting, figure out what's going on. Right, meeting? Meeting? There we go. Any news, Valzoy? You're doing a great job with the restaurant. Reviews are going up, despite the huge carrot planted in the ceiling. On my end, I've got us all passes to the Hidden Plaza. Meet me at my place between 9 PM and midnight when you're ready to go. Good, we'll meet at your place across the street. Right, and so now we just need to get through the day. Sis, what is the order? A very vigorous dish with no spirit. You know what? I think I'm gonna go deal with that. I'm gonna go deal with some more of the Culinary League. Or not no, there was the Culinarian League that we've not long completed, but we're now going to the Nigerian League and trying to get through more of that. I believe I have all the ingredients on me that I planned last time to get through this battle. Me copper fish, wherever the person I need to slap with this is hiding. I think that's the dude. Right, yes, hello. A fellow human. Well, I don't think I'll go easy. Don't think I'll go easy on you. Easy on you for that. Right, yes. So what do you say? Yes, we shall fight. We shall fight. I should hope. I'm going to be really annoyed if I don't get this again because there was so much planning for this last night. Not last night. Last week. I may have made a bit of a blunder. I forgot about the minuses on sophistication. Which one do I want to go first? I want to go with this guy first. I should probably just see about adding this sauce right now. Because the more of these red points we can get in, the better. Oh, that's already so much higher than I was expecting it to be at this point. Ah, right, okay, it's going to be this one. Right, ah, I now understand the order I was doing it in. I got the order mixed up when I was checking this out before the stream. There we go. So now it's this one where we get an addition and a multiply. So it's not going to be nearly as devastating with the sophistication as I was just thinking there. Okay, how well are we doing now? How well are we doing? I don't even know if we're going first or second. I completely forgot about the aroma. Whoever has the higher aroma gets. Oh, okay. Mine's is higher. Ours get eaten for wonderful. They can't sabotage at least our first round. This is where I'm gonna find out it would have been better for me to go second. Because they occasionally just decide to put in a thing that would have benefited me instead of sabotage. Okay, 50. Under 51. Okay. Oh, well, we're still higher. And there's a new passive. Ah. Yeah, they would have sabotaged. That would have sabotaged. I don't know how high the spirit got. At least it's only minusing it. Like, it's minusing it by exactly. It's not timesing stuff. Okay, so back to this guy. We'll put the sauce in now. It doesn't matter whether I'm first or second. Oh man, I might be better first just in the off chance they try and sabotage with the second thing too. Just be safe. This one. Because I don't want any sophistication. Whee. Right. Now it looks like we're done for that one. Whee. All our dots are gone. Wonderful. We'll find out how devastating this is in a moment. You said they got really a high spirit the first time. Is that going to happen again? That's a lower score than I'd have liked that to be. No, we win! We've won! Finally, was that the last one of this round? Was that the last one? Oh, I have just spotted William has said they're good. I am glad to hear that you are doing good. Was that everybody for that one? Can I go up? No, bronze challengers away. I have more people to battle before I can go on with that. That's fine. We can. Ah, yeah, it's getting late in the day. We can see about just passing some time with the random little events that can happen throughout the day. Because I am not prepared for any more battles right now. Well, we chat with doctors. We have an intelligent chat. Oh, and they're gone. What time was it that I was to meet Valzoy at? 9 PM. Where's a seat? I can pass the time with a seat. We pass the time with the seat. Is at least here? No. This one. This one. We can skip some time here. And then we can just see about meeting Valvoy. There we are. Right, where is he? Ah, there he is. He was just very dark. Right, here you are, ready to go. Guess we are. Got the permits. Yes. Let's go. Yup. Off we go then. Yes. Where are we now? Everything's wait, is that upside down? Is the restaurant upside down? Right, Hedon Plaza, home of the Transcendent. Whoa. Gotta admit, it's quite impressive. Yeah! They've got an entire restaurant upside down! The Fistamancers are mages who use their power to bring cuisine to the next level. They're the best of the best! They're so good, they can't even control their stupid props. Let's go! I don't think any of the mages have a huge amount of control over their magic. We forever have people blowing stuff up or creating giant potato monsters. Oh, Drago's collecting pebbles. Ham the crocodile is back with more cheese! Definitely good to see the cheese! Who am I? I just start wondering, I don't even know who I am needing to talk to. Enter the restaurant. How do I enter the restaurant? Oh, it might be this weird portal thing. Gatekeeper. We go in. Say hi. Hi. We are here to discuss some business. Welcome to the Transcendent Necro Muncher. Okay. Yes, well, we're here to talk with your bosses. If you have a reservation, please present your reservation crystal. Oh no. We don't have a reservation. We're here about a serious accident caused by your magical props. I'm not entirely sure this person's human. I don't know if they're with us. If you don't have a reservation, you can ask for one by filling out a form. Waiting time can vary from 1 to 6 months depending on the number of people. I'm not waiting 1 to 6 months. No, we're gonna find our way in here. Yes, really, what's with the gatekeepers in this city? Is everyone trying to give me a stroke? Zest, calm down. No. This is where we find out it's not a person. No, I will not calm down. Look, pal, one of your shenanigans almost destroyed our restaurant. We are not here to eat your abracadabra porridge. We're here to talk reparations. I don't care how important your restaurant is. We're not waiting 6 months. You're going to take us to your bosses right now, or we're going to get the city watch involved. Would that even work? The government's hella corrupt. I'd much rather not need to get the authorities involved, but if you keep the charade up, I won't hesitate. Welcome to the Transcendent. If you have a reservation, please present your reservation crystal. If you don't have a reservation crystal, you can ask for one by filling out a form. The waiting times can vary from 1 to 6 months depending on the number of people. Ah, yes, Mitriel, now confirming. It's not a real person, Zest. It's a magical construct. So he's just got that line of dialogue. He's just a handful of lines of dialogue. He's an NPC. Yes, I've realized that now. Thank you for telling me. It really sounds like a real person, though. Nothing like Zest's golem. Our golem is wonderful, though. Golems aren't in Finnegan stuff. They actually sort of think and generate speech, which makes them all the more scary. Exactly, that's why our golem is wonderful. Especially if they break. This guy here just reacts and says stuff that has been pre-spoken. They use a thing called economy. Economy. I think it's economy. Or something like that. How the hell do you know about this? My people had a bit of an issue with a golem long ago. It was pretty embarrassing, so we decided to learn about constructs and stuff, just in case. Not a bad plan. Fascinating. How do we get it? Dunno. It would seem we need a reservation crystal. Maybe we could ask around and see if we can convince anyone to lend us one. people. People? These people look bored. Nobles. Oh, they have a crystal beside. These probably were the people I needed. Excuse me. Hmm? Yes? You seem a bit out of place here. Is that a reservation crystal you have there? It obviously is, but I guess you lot wouldn't recognize it, would you now? Of course. I was wondering if you could lend it to us. And why on Fulgur would we do that? We really need to get in there and talk with the Fistamancers. Ha, like they would talk to you. In any case, we have been looking forward to getting into that restaurant again. Indeed, there's a dish they do, a very particular flavour. The main ingredient is a depth crab, and they accompany it with a vigorous sauce. They also manage to achieve a perfect balance of spirit and sophistication. I guess that if we could eat a dish like that anywhere else, we wouldn't need to get into the restaurant anymore. I see, are we cooking another thing? I think the solution to this conundrum has become quite obvious. Whee! No, we're launching them! Was that vigorous enough for you? We're finally solving our problems with violence instead of cooking. We're truly getting into how this area works. We, by the evolution. Wait, oh. No, that all went far too far. I didn't press any buttons there. I wasn't allowed to read that. Right, we're upside down. Camera fixes it. Yeah, that's nice that the camera can fix itself for us. Well, where are those idiot enhancers? I don't see them. All I see are those constructs of theirs. Maybe if we make a scene, they'll show up! Oh, we're making more scenes! But you're already making a scene. Oh! Yes! There we are, that was easy. And who are you to erupt like that in the sanctum of food? We are the crew of the restaurant in the Old Port District, and we're here to talk to you about your flying props. What, do you want to buy one? Sorry, they're not for sale. Besides, it wouldn't help you gain that much notoriety. Buy one. More like return it. One of your blasted things went rogue and crashed on top of our restaurant. Were you trying to kill us? One of the tourists is in an upside down thing. How did he even get onto those little platforms? Kill you? We didn't even know you existed. He still tried to kill us. Like hell you didn't. We've been involved in every major culinary scandal in recent history. That is a fair point. We have pissed off a lot of people. My good man, our heads are busy in elevated spheres. We don't care all that much about what the ordinary people do. Even if they are as scandalous as you claim to be. It's not very considerate to have your head in an elevated sphere while your ridiculous contraptions are flying like crazy in the one everyone else occupies in full body. How do you know it belonged to us? It's a 10-meter long flying carrot propelled by magic. Could have been the Infinigans doing. Oh, maybe we've made a huge mistake then. Or maybe you are a bit too bold. Bold? Do you remember what happened the last time? An independent mage who tried to use the Infinigan as a scapegoat? Could have been a natural phenomenon. Enough with that. You're the only ones who have these things floating around. It's not very nice of the best cooks in the world to destroy the restaurants of a bunch of fellow chefs. Oh, my friend, But you are so very, very wrong. You lot are not our fellows. You are mundane. And we are transcendent. These guys are really full of themselves. We'll never be even remotely close. Music. You can't create in sorry taste, your petty soul an empty bowl. But our connection grants exception and perfection. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, just smack him. We come here asking you to fix the mess you made, and you start singing a song about how much we suck compared to you. Who the hell do you think you are? That's a lot of pointy things. There's so many pointy things. Oh yeah, you're the mages. Right. We might not have thought this plan through. This is where we go ask our Finnegan friends to help us out. What's going on in here? Ooh, who be this? Oh, it's the king! And the head critic is here. I don't know if we've met this other guy. We may have, and I've forgotten who he is. Right. Anything interesting unfolding over here? Over there? No, Your Majesty. Sorry about the disturbance. You're not using oh, Commander Belfort. We have met this man before. He judged one of the competitions that we dealt with. You're not using magic to threaten a civilian, are you? Wouldn't want to have to get those people involved. No, Lord Commander, not at all. No need to involve anyone else in this, especially those people. Who are those people? I'm wondering if it's the Infinigan, because like nobody seems to want the Infinigan to get involved with anything. And what is this? They are implying that we attacked their restaurant with one of our props, but that carrot went missing weeks ago. I'm sure they're the ones who stole it and couldn't even manage to control the thing. So you responded with a song? Good question. That's good. We did. Why? It just came out organically? Organically? With all the violins and choreography? Yes? Nonsense, I bet you'd been rehearsing. How long have you been waiting for an occasion to use it? Silence! We didn't need to rehearse. You know nothing about magic. We're an unofficial member of the Infinigan. We know something. We helped. We helped further their cause. Seems like you have a bit of a clash here. Maybe you should solve it the proper way. Of course Of course it's him suggesting this. What do you mean? It's going to be another culinary battle. I mean the way they should have solved their disputes. Let's try that again. I mean that they should solve their disputes in the arena of battle. They are chefs after all, wouldn't you agree, Your Majesty? What a splendid idea! I would love to be the judge of such a battle! No one dares to challenge the mighty Fustamartzers to a duel for the epic chef title. Gotta take the chance now. There's someone who seems crazy enough to try. We need some emotion. It shall be done. The king has decided. We're fighting him. He's the judge. Of course, Your Majesty. Yes. Fantastic then. The four of you will engage in a duel in pairs. I'll let you handle the details, Mr. Malvascus. I always struggle with his name. Yes, Your Majesty. I'm glad that you've been insisting on so much on coming here lately. Otherwise, we could have missed this. Now, let us continue with this feast, gentlemen. Food like this shouldn't go to waste. Just like that? We have to duel now? We didn't come here for that. Yeah, but this is always what happens. Save it. You heard the king. This is happening, like it or not. Yeah, it's the king. I don't think we want to be going against what the king says. But he can't just make us fight. I feel like he might. I think that might be within his power. He can do whatever he wants, I believe. We aren't exactly thrilled about this either. You amateurs do not deserve the honor of being crushed by us. Well, we're gonna win this. Really. Because the whole reason we're here to begin with is that you already tried to crush us once with that carrot of yours. Enough, we'll meet at the duel, and now get out of here. People don't pay to have their experience soiled by a bunch of bumpkins. Okay. What just happened? It seems we got into a duel, and the judge will be the king himself. The king. Whoa. Were you guys not listening to any of that? Like, you would have only been like a foot away or something. Yes, whoa indeed. And you need to fight against them as a couple? Yeah, something we've never done before. Against the worst adversaries there can be. I thought we were making them pay for the ceiling reparations. That was the plan. We were. But things have changed for the worse. The king happened to overhear that there was a kerfuffle. I guess that if we win this combat, we'll be getting the money from them then. I don't think you guys understand what just happened there. There's more at stake than just some money to repair a roof. And the guy from the Critic Union was there as well. Again. Stop with the conspiracy, BubbleBuoy. We have enough on our plates as it is. Sure, ignore the drunkard. What does he know? So, what's the plan? Square. Yes, what is the plan? Oh, wait! Zest is panicking. Zest is panicking. I don't know, and I really don't think we should discuss it in the middle of our adversary's business anyway. We should retreat and rethink what to do. Well, I'm not worried. Zest has always managed to stand his ground against pretty scary people. Indeed. This time will be no different, right, Zest? He's gone. Zest? He's gone. Scary people. Scary people showed up, I think. He panicked seeing those people in the background. Oh crap. I must leave it now. I'd better run back home and grab my things. Oh, birdie beep beep. We need to go. Home. Back to the house. Get our ass home. Grab the emergency kit we'd thingied before. Emergency stuff. Emergency luggage. At least I have everything packed. I only need to take that damned book and leave. I left it in my... Why did we not put the book in the bag of the emergency stuff? Why did we not do that? I feel like that would have been planned when we made that damned thing. Very well. Off I go now. Let's grab the rest of my luggage. There we go. We got the book. Off we go. Back we go. Down. Back. Grab stuff. Off we go. This is it then. On the run again. Guess it was inevitable. I should have left when I'd learned about the damn clairvoyance thing. But I had to let my feelings cloud my judgment. I'm sorry, crew. I'm really sorry. I hope you'll be able to forgive me one day. Nah, don't sweat. Of course she's here. Well, I mean, she has been living with us for the past little while. I think. She was at least living with us for a little while. And we did vanish on them. The hell? You should be used to it by this point. What is this all about, Zest? I have no time to tell you the whole story. There are some people after me. They'll be here any minute. I need to disappear. There's no other way. Oh! Stuff's getting thrown at me. I don't know what's been thrown at me. Okay. Right, well, back to the game. Right, yes, there's no other way. Not that I know. Okay then, where are we going? You're not going anywhere. Like I'm gonna let you do this alone. Exactly. We have become good friends since she tried to kill us. You've already gone through too much, Frischka. Mitriel will keep the restaurant, you can keep the villa, you have a real home here, and friends. You don't need to throw all that away to become a wanderer again. My zest, how nice of you to worry about me. All the more reason to come with you. Of course, but you finally found belonging. Sure did. Are you kidding me? Mitriel is pissed. She's not happy with us. Just what the hells do you two think you're doing? Plotting to leave just like that. I'm not letting you go. I need you here, damn it. But Mitriel, you'll get the restaurant. This is your dream. This isn't my dream at all. I don't want to be running a restaurant that was built from the ground up together while you're hiding Temperus knows where like a rat. Not the right words. Sorry, Squirg, I didn't mean to. Sorry. Have you all just been hiding there and eavesdropping? Oh no, it's just that Frischka is pretty fast. Where's Valzoy? He lagged behind a bit. Man doesn't have the healthiest of lifestyle. Well, he is forever drinking. Is that him? That must be him now. No! No, it's the scary people! It's not him, it's not him! Closing the door won't do you any good. We know you're there. This little game is over. Hey! Who the hell are you bunch? Leave us alone! Are we crouching? Are we trying to hide even though we're stood on the balcony? We have no quarrel with the rest of you, just him. We are here to bring that man to justice. Justice for what? I'm Special Agent Estalia von Reinth, receiver of the Kingdom of Luceria. This man is wanted for the murder of Queen Yagira the Fourth. What? We told you. Zest told them that he was hiding for regicide. They didn't believe. He told us. He told us all. It was true. Of course it was true. Do you think I'd joke about something like that after a heart-to-heart conversation like the one we had? Yes! No! He's wanted for regicide. See? He admitted it. Now stop covering for that regicider. Regicide? What? Stop covering for that regicide? There's no covering the crime. It's very public already. We're not covering the crime, we're covering him. That's what I said. No, you didn't. She's finally learning her way. She's pissing people off with words. What kind of idiot are you? I think she means that you don't call a person who commits regicide a regicider. You call him a regicide. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. You don't call a runner a run? Well, it must be one of those things. Like cook. He cooks, then he's a cook. He regicides, then he's a regicide. Regicides? That's probably not the right word either. Not quite sure about that one, now that you mention it. Yeah. Shut up! Have it your way then. I'm here for the regicide. What? Oh, Spec! Spec to the rescue! What is the meaning of this? Lucerian soldiers in full uniform openly conspiring against our king? And who the hells are you? I am an agent of the law in this country. Spec is the only non-corrupt member of this. I love that he's here to our defense. Every single other soldier is like corrupt to all hell. It's delightful that Spec is here for us now. Yes, I am an agent of the law in this country, so I'd watch your mouth if I were you. Your outfit means nothing in this land. I'm a special agent sent here by express orders of the new king. Your king sent you here to kill ours. I love that Spec has misunderstood this situation. We're not here to kill a king. You're the one who walks around asking for regicide. I don't mean the action, I mean the person, him. The regicide is him, and I'm here to arrest him. Ah. Wouldn't that make him a regicidist? Would it? Ah! She's getting so fed up about this pedantic word use. Zest, is this true? Did you murder a monarch? Not quite. I see. Lies, you admitted it a minute ago. I admitted I was being hunted for regicide. Not that I killed anyone. Save that for the tribunal. Enough, look, miss. I can't simply sit here and allow a foreign agent to abduct a citizen of Concordia without evidence and a royal order. We just arrived today. We still didn't have all the forms filled. Then you'll have to go through the adequate procedures. You might have overstepped a bit here. Procedures? So this is what this is about? I forgot we're in Concordia. Fine then. How much do you... Are you trying to bribe an officer of the law, ma'am? Because that wouldn't end very well for you. Trying to bribe the only officer that won't work on. That sounded serious. Is this really Concordia? Shut it! Very well. What do you want us to do? I'd start by talking to Captain Bonificus. He handles the internal stages of this kind of paperwork. Initial stages? Oh yes, we're talking international issues here. I'd get comfortable if I were you. But he must be sleeping now. You'll have to wait until tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow noon. Noon. Yeah, he likes to take his time for breakfast. Just you wait. You're not getting out of this one just like that regicide. Alleged regicide. Yeah, alleged. Alleged. Tough luck to end up stumbling upon the one non-corrupt watchman in Concordia. It's just like, it's like the one of all the officers that could have came. Good call, Valzoy. So, are you going to tell us what the hell's this is about or not? Yes, it makes no sense to keep it a secret anymore. We didn't really keep it a secret. We did tell them that we were being hunted for regicide. I'll tell you everything tomorrow at the restaurant. We've had enough emotions for one day. Yeah, let's have a sleep. This isn't a ruse to sneak away in the middle of the night, is it? No, guess I've come to understand that I'm safer here than anywhere else. Good. Let's try to get some rest now. And good job, you two, by the way. What with? The whole regicide thing. Good distraction. But I wasn't trying to. You weren't trying. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I'm turning into him. You are. You're turning into him. You're learning the ways of Zest. Right, come on. Okay, wait, why are we naked? I don't remember us going to bed naked. Where are our clothes? There we go. This outfit works. This is reasonable. It's certainly better than whatever shorts we were wearing. Right. This to the restaurant. Tell your story. Whee! Right. To the meeting. Time for the meeting. Everybody good for the meeting? Get down to business! Hello, everybody. Glad to see you actually didn't flee. Yep, we're doing good. Let's get to the matter at hand. Did you kill the Queen of Luceria, Zest? Yes. And no. I'm a little with Mitriel on this one. Not what? What's that supposed to mean? And what the hell is that thing you brought with you? Okay, let me explain. Yeah, this is why we're here. Why we're here. All I wanted was an easy life. Just to get by without doing all that much. Follow the safe path. Sounds very safe. Yep. My family was not rich, but we managed to get me into the pantology studies at the Lucerian Multiversity, said to be the most prestigious learning institution for non-magical arts. Oh, Drago's given headpats. Thank you for the headpats. Headpats be wonderful. Although I'm not sure if they've actually turned on or not. I will need to see about checking that later. I certainly appreciate you trying to send them away if they didn't show up. Right, yes. So they managed to send him to university, the Multiversity. Said to be the most prestigious learning institution for non-magical arts, yes. Who says that? They do. Of course, as they all do. Yeah. I see. Why pantology though? It's not exactly a very useful science in the real world. Not in most places, but if you manage to earn enough honours, you'd end up working for the court. The kings of Luceria are proud of having well-educated people in their palace. Gives them prestige, I suppose. Bit of a gamble? Must be pretty much the only lucrative way to make use of that field. You managed to get the job? Yes. For almost a couple years, life was comfortable. Perhaps a bit too comfortable. Oh, Zest looks very happy there. Until I was chosen to organise that damn festival. The Festival of Doom. Is it actually the Festival of Doom, or are you just calling it that because it ended badly? You called it that? The name was fitting. It was a festival displaying the monstrous beasts that invaded us during the last near apocalypse. You know, all the stuff that came through the portals during the Desperate Stand and never really left. Okay, he did name it, but that fair reason. While Luceria wasn't very affected by the whole ordeal, we still got a fine selection of horrible things introduced into our ecosystem. We thought a display would be fun and marginally educational, the kind of things courtiers enjoy. Much to my grief, I was given the task to oversee the expenses. The expenses? But you're horrible at that. I am, but that did not matter. You see, in Luceria, we have this book. Book? The Red Book, a national treasure. It's said to be linked to demonic magic from the era of myth, pretty much makes the country unassailable. How? You know how most monarchs or powerful people in the world might possess some ill-gotten riches? Everyone sort of knows that, yeah. You also know how Luceria has a reputation for being flexible when it comes to making these ill-gotten riches become clean. Everyone has heard the talk, yes? Well, everything in that book, the Red Book of Insured Civility, it magically and automatically records every single transaction in Luceria, be it clean or otherwise. If you try to flip through it, you will see it has more pages than it looks like, and more of them keep writing themselves. Kind of tricky to navigate. The book also takes care of all the expenses in the kingdom. I was supposed to make sure all the listed beasts of the festival had been purchased. They had just had to take a glimpse at it for a couple of minutes. It wasn't really necessary or reasonable for a lowly clerk to even hold the thing. A lot of people frowned at the idea, but the Queen liked to use the national treasure at her leisure, to flaunt them. Of course she did. She was also using the excuse to take a private tour so I could tell her a few bits of information about the critters before the festival was open, you know, so she could casually drop them in the conversation later and look wise. Very flaunty, our Queen. We were at the heart of the palace, all entrances well guarded, the creatures were in deep, inescapable pets, and I was just an inoffensive clerk. Everything was perfectly safe, right? Well, while I was busy checking the book, I did not pay attention to the floor. There had been animals all over the place, and one of them had left a little present on the ground. I stepped on it and slipped. The Queen had her back turned to me when I collided with her, propelling her headfirst into the animal pit she was peeking into. Rabid vampire mongooses. That doesn't sound fun. It wasn't a pretty sight, but on the bright side, she didn't have time to, she didn't even have time to scream much. Not enough for the guards to come in, at least. Ah, the bright side for you, I mean. Yes. I panicked. With good reason. There were no witnesses, no way I was getting out of this situation with a head on my shoulders. So I escaped through a very disgusting waste conduct, and after years on the run, here I am. And you took the book with you? This book here? Yes. The book with all the dirty secrets of all the kings in the continent? Yes. The book that will make every single powerful person in the civilized world want to kill you if they even suspect you've taken a glance at it? Oh, I have a hat now. Drago's giving me hats. Ah, fun hats. Yes, this book. Why the hells are you carrying this abomination around? Yes, why don't we just leave it? Because I can't do otherwise. The thing is indestructible. If I throw it into the sea or bury it somewhere, its magic will bring it back to the current custodian. Why would that be a problem? Well, because I am the current custodian. The monarch can bind the book to a second person in case of dire need. They do that by writing their name on the first page. And Queen Yerga, being the dolt she was, bound the book to me, because she could, and now she's dead, and the book is not bound to the current king, so they can't summon it back. So we're stuck with this book. This book is ours. We have to deal with cursed book. Wonderful. Wait, so your real name is in there then? Well, Yes, but there might be more important things to worry about. Like my impending doom and all that? Maybe, but taking a peek is not going to make things worse. No, it's not. Absolutely. Zestrum. Zestrum. Yes, I see. So that's your real name. We just got rid of... Did we just get rid of a couple of dots? Or did I not process that word correctly? Ah, your real name has actually been Zest all this time. No, not Zest. We got rid of a couple of dots. All we did was get rid of a couple of dots. That's exactly the same. What is... I don't know how we're supposed to pronounce those dots. I know that usually means a different pronunciation, but I do not know what that is. What are you saying? It sounds completely different. Oh, I don't know how different. Okay, we are in a grave situation. First of all, you should keep this book hidden or we'll all lose our heads. Yep. That's true. The only reason I'm not hunted by every nation in the world is that Luceria desperately needs to keep this a secret. However, Concordia, of all places, is where the danger is lower. Concordia? Are you serious? This might be the most corrupt kingdom in the world. Precisely. The local aristocrats are so rotten they don't even need to hide their ill-gotten gains. Yeah! There's no way to use this book against them, because their own subjects already know and accept their corruption. They'll even defend it at times. That's depressingly true. If they ever have some interest in the book, it might be to use it as blackmail for others. They might not feel the need to silence anyone who reads the thing. Ha! You're a damn genius, man. A damn genius! Yes! Any other country, that woman would have had you extradited by snapping her fingers. But now they're trapped in the Concordian bureaucracy machine, and they can't even bring up the book because our noble king might just decide to keep it for himself. However, they still got me pinned, and eventually they'll sort out the bureaucratic nightmare. And even if they cannot, well then, we're going to have to resort to other methods. No, they're going to resort to other methods. Assassination, for example. Or just a couple of thugs waiting for me in a dark corner late at night. Things are not looking good. My friend, you leave that to me. To you? Yes, I'll just need some time. And maybe a peek at this book of yours. How will that help? Trust me, Zest. In the meantime, you should focus on winning that fight. Fine. So, can I take the book with me? Sure, but stay in town. It will come flying to my face like a cannonball, breaking through everything in the way if you take it too far away from me. I found out the hard way. Of course we did. I don't need to go that far. Just ask a few things to a friend. Don't worry, you'll have it back soon. Very well. This whole story has been pretty crazy, Zest. But Valzoy is right. The best thing we can do is focus on defeating the Fustamancers. I must say that repairing the roof does not sound all that important anymore. You don't get it, do you? Get what? The king! The king'll love us! The Fustamancers are the current epic chefs of the Concordian cooking scene, and the king himself is maximum authority. The maximum authority is the judge. This is not a battle about one stupid carrot anymore. This is a dispute for that title that holds absolute supremacy in the culinary arts. Sounds very nice, but becoming more famous won't save me. It's not just about fame. This is Concordia. That title would make us pretty much champions of the realm. You'd be under the direct protection of the king himself. Untouchable. Oh, If we win, you're saved. No one will lay a finger on you. As long as you remain in Concordia, of course. Perhaps, but now they know where I am, I'd still be a sitting duck for not so legal methods. Again, leave that to me. Just focus on winning that fight. The epic chef title seems like the best plan at the moment. Yes, won't be easy though. The plan requires defeating the best chefs in the world. And their mages. Yes, they're probably going to add some very impressive magical effects to the dish. Maybe we should do the same then. We're not going to learn magic in a few days, Zest. Much less become proficient like them. No, but what about cooking something that's already magical? Like what? Dragon! Are we gonna get the dragon now? Okay, no. Just no. And where would we even get a dragon anyway? There's one under my house! According to Agoras, there's a dragon nesting deep in the ruins of my property. We have dragon at home! We have dragon at home! And your plan is to awaken it so it can kill us all. Guess that would put an end to all our problems. Yeah, but, like, also. But also. There we go. Yes, well, we might need a bit of help, that's for sure. I'll ask him what we can do. Sure, ask the crazy ghost of the deranged guy, and why not get the Infinigan involved while we're at it? Yeah! Wouldn't be surprised if it was the next step. But let's start by asking Agoras about the ruin. This is insane, Zest. It's our best chance. Best chance. Everything has been insane. Oh, we have oh dear. There's ads over on Twitch. We'll have a minute. How is everybody doing? Are we enjoying the game? I'm having a lot of fun. This is... I'm kind of loving how ridiculous is it right now. We're gonna go home. We're gonna go deal with the dragon we have at home to cook it. Or at least I think we're cooking. We dealt with the man-eating spiders so as we could cook them. We're gonna go cook some dragon now. Have some water while we're waiting on Twitch coming back. Oh man, yes. Zest is past, is finally catching up to him. They're finally catching up to him. Oh jeez. Those are being worse tonight than they normally are. Oh jeez, okay, so we're gonna go deal with the dragon. You know what, Angoras will probably be happy that we're dealing with whatever curse he's placed upon the area. I know he wanted us to deal with whatever his nonsense was. Now we have reason. Now we have reason for it. We want dragon. We want to cook a dragon. We've dealt with all of his random ass cursed stuff because we wanted to cook some magical creature. So we got rid of all the weird plants. And got a weird chicken to cook. Weird chicken. And then we had the weird chicken. We somehow found fossilized unicorn poop, I think, out in some forest. So we managed to get those by giving that to the Infinigan. We got some cows. The cows are nice and simple. That was just go grab them, grab from the witch that sells us all this stuff in the first place. She already had the cow stuff. Cows are nice and tame for a little farm. And I know we wound up dealing with the man-eating spiders that were protecting the village, the villa, protecting the villa. Granted, of course, those man-eating spiders would pretty much attack anybody but me on a whim. And then our friend Square managed to dance so well that they had a heart attack from excitement and died. Oh, there we go. Twitch is back. Right, let's read this again and we'll actually progress with our little story here. Right, everything has been insane since I've moved in here. We might as well keep going with the flow. Yes! One insane thing after another. It is said that the first epic chef conquered the heart of a goddess by cooking her a dragon. They say it made her cry tears of joy, which became the stars in the heavens. Nonsense, of course. The era of myth is called like that for a reason. But dragons have always been depicted as the summit of the culinary experience in the ancient stories. Yeah, so maybe there's some truth in there? Maybe dragons are delicious. Yes, let's cook the dragon! I guess we'll find out, won't we? So we're gonna go dragon hunting, yes! We're hunting for allies first, we can't do this alone. Let's start by asking Agoras. I know it sounds like a bit too much, but at least we know we're facing the ultimate challenge. If we hunt down a dragon, everything else will seem like a joke in comparison. We can't possibly face any monster more vile and destructive than that. Oh, the critic unit, of course. Right back. Right, what these guys did. Wait, we did. Why does it need to be this dramatic every time? Every time it's this dramatic. I don't understand why it needs to be so dramatic every time we come to this space. First point of the day. It is Ferrato. When is the guy going to come back? He says he's been a bit busy this week. He spent hours torturing our ears with that hammer and didn't even finish the job. How can that idiot have any clients at all, let alone be busy? Well, manual labour is hard to find these days. Everyone got so focused on getting white shackle jobs like that. You know what? Screw that guy. We'll finish the job ourselves. Yes. Oh, radioactive gun. Hello. Welcome to the pond. We're dealing with a bunch of dramatic guys right now. We'll be back to ourselves in a moment. Right, yes. These guys are going to do the job. They need to have less dramatic space. No offense, but it doesn't look like any of yous have ever held a tool in your lives. The extra-dimensional being. Yes. Very subtle. Yeah. I have, though. Oh, Stoop. I mean, Stoop has done so much. Construction tools, not cutlasses. Yeah, no. Fair argument. Well, you used to work in construction, so I was expecting that maybe used to, as in not anymore, be thankful that I handle all the talking with the workers so you lot don't have to get socially anxious. Yes. Let's forget about the reform thing. We have something big going on. Zest again, I presume. Of course, it's always Zest. Remember the days when we could hold a meeting without talking about that bugger? What's he done this time, Mal? Ignited the masses? Challenged Tempuris himself? I wouldn't be surprised. There's talk about Lucerian demanding his extradition for, well, something pretty serious. I don't even know if I should believe it. It has to be expected from such a dangerous man. Zest and Mitriel are going to face the Fustamancers in a battle for the epic chef title. Winner takes all. The Fustamancers, been years since they took the title, and no one has dared challenge them since. Yes. Takes a special kind of naive recklessness to challenge a couple of mages. Was it another of Zest's outbursts again? didn't quite go like that. The king was the one who suggested it. The king suggested it. He's not very prone to taking initiatives like that. Or initiatives in general. Well, I might have pushed him slightly toward the idea before he decided that it was about time the Fustamancers defended the epic chef title. So they didn't even want to duel? That's not very important! No, the king just decided. The king just decided. I'd say it is a bit important. You overreached. Here we go with the complaints again. This will be the clash of the decade, Angra. They'll be the centre of attention for the whole kingdom. They should be grateful. Who? She has a point, though. We're not supposed to go around starting beef between chefs, Mal. They start beef by themselves every other day. What's the difference if we help out a bit? He just gave the king the idea. Well, it's not our careers on the line for once. Their careers also get boosted by those quarrels. No beef, no notoriety. You should know that by now. It's part of the glamour. This is a bit beyond the beef. Zest has been challenging too many major figures in the cooking scene. It's causing a lot of damage, yet Rando just shows up and just starts winning so many battles against really well-known people. And there's all these demolishing articles you've been writing after each and every clash. In case you haven't realised, it is my job. And you can't tell me that Anashi didn't deserve it. Maybe she did, but was it part of your job to stir up trouble between Zest, Mitriel and the Fustamancers? It was only a matter of time before Zest would pick a fight with them. They were already at each other's throats anyway. As for Mitriel, the woman has enough ambition to make the Zahuan Grand Vizier cheer and clap in professional admiration. Not to mention that the Fustamancers have been sitting up there unchallenged for years. You can't tell me this is a big deal. Regardless, this is a big deal. I'm just a bit surprised that this has happened so shortly after the Fustamancers spoke against your ideas regarding the newer, healthier cuisine. You're delusional, Angra. You disappoint me. Of course. Yep. But right now, we have to fight for the epic chef title coming. So everything else will need to wait. Of course. Right, we've told our story. We need to go talk to our ghostly friend back home. Off to Angoras. Off to Angoras. Yeah, let's... No, not the... I would like... I need to ride Birdie Beep Beep. It is time for us to go home. The faster I can get back, faster we can get back. Right, come on. Off we go. Right. Angus. I have some news. You'll be pleased. Angus, hello. Hey, Angus, got a minute? No, I'm busy calculating my tax returns. Ghosts have to deal with tax returns. It's time to assault the ruin and clear the last part of the curse. Yes. Why now? Because I need to hunt a dragon, and you said there's one in that ruin. Always a happy afterthought. At least it's getting done, my friend. What can I say? I needed a good excuse to get into a dark dungeon and awaken a fire-breathing monster. And your grand motivation must be one of your ridiculous cooking contests? Hey, this one's important. This one is truly important. It is a matter of life and death. Yes, with some nuance. Yeah, indeed, much nuance. Life and death. Must be some pretty loud nuance. if I don't win this contest, it's very likely that the Lucerians will drag me away and chop my head off. So pretend you are not listening from behind the walls, you old Curumden Snoop. You're treating the family curse with disrespect, Zest. Not my family. You keep saying curse. It's more of a monumental mess you caused trying to get down there. It was worth it. All of my life amounts to this discovery. We were talking about answers on the divine scope, Zest. Straight from the era of myth. Why are you so obsessed with the era of myth, though? Why do you expect to find answers so far away in the past? Because I've seen what's buried in there with my own eyes. During my years of sea exploration, I found. Guess I have to call it a ruin, for the lack of a better word. In there, I discovered the Rod of Domination. Yep. I spent decades learning how to use it. Turns out it has power over the trinkets of the ancients. In time, I got access to some of it. Summoning and commanding prodigies like the Underdigger, controlling the minds of the lesser beings like the spiders. Child's play with the rod. But all these were mere crumbs. I needed greater artifacts. I tried to return to the old ruin with my new knowledge, to test the rod with the marvels I was forced to abandon. Alas, it would seem like the sea swallowed that damn island. So I looked for another ruin, and located one right here. Still, nothing compared to the one on the island, but it's definitely from the era of myth, and it is said to lead to the halls of the gods. There's something down there. If the rod can do such wonders with such small trinkets I found, what it could be able to do with what I find in a whole temple would be legendary, Zest. I spent years carefully unearthing the place without harming it. Spent my energy protecting it from bandits and greedy souls. By the time the ruin was accessible, I only had enough money to hire a small group of adventurers to explore it with the promise of treasure. And I'm talking treasure of power. I'm talking treasure in the form of answers. I am looking for a fundamental breakthrough in our understanding of the world. This will be worth every single sacrifice I've made, hence the importance to get back into the ruin. Back? Yes, I was down there once already. It's where I died. Of course. Where did you see the dragon? Didn't reach the dragon at all. The adventurers I had just reached the main chamber, and then everything went black. I assume the ceiling collapsed. I see. On an unrelated question, did you make many background checks on those adventurers you hired? I trusted my gut. Why? Never mind. But you're a spirit now. Can't you just float down there? I tried. But the barrier is so prominent, not even incorporeal beings like me can get in. I went overboard making sure I'd be able to keep the ruin safe, and now I can't undo what I did. Why? The magical seal is tuned to my blood. Only a true member of the Whalestrom family can dispel it. That's why I had prepared a very complex spell, so my soul was bound to the painting. The barrier would arise in the event of my death, and arranged in my will that my descendants would be summoned to this place. But none of them came. They even sold the villa to some random peasant, ungrateful little brats. Yes, how dare they not be good puppets? Youth these days. People should be curious about their roots. Maybe they knew about them more than you think. That's why they didn't come. Yeah, keep twisting the knife. Hey, you should be proud. This means your descendants are not idiots. You look like the kind of person who would value that. Yes. Merger consultation. considering that the object of my obsession is out of my reach. Maybe your expectations are a bit too high. It's all I have left, Zest. If I manage to find some facet of a cosmic truth down there, I'll accept my death a happy man. I thought the truth was the kind of thing that got revealed to you when you died, you know? In the afterlife and all that. When my spirit was released from my body, it flew straight into the painting. No stops. I know as much about the afterlife as you do. I'm not even the first to do something like this. Then why don't you just, destroy the painting and see what's beyond if you're so curious? Same reason why you turned the lights on before stepping into a dark room. Because you don't want to hit your spectral pinky toe on the table leg? So to say, besides, damn, if everyone with metaphysical concerns was to follow your advice, we'd run out of philosophers in a week. Where you see a problem, others might see a solution. I heard pretty much the same joke regarding paleontologists. Fine. Okay, so there's a barrier, no problem. The Infinigan ate your other magical barrier for breakfast. I'll just go talk to them. You keep hanging out with those maniacs and see what happens. No, they've been good. They have been so helpful. They're not that bad. They'll eventually make a huge mess again. And then the angry mob is going to remember who was hanging out with them. I've been chased by mobs before. Yeah, we're currently being hunted down. Suit yourself. However, that little triangle won't be enough to face a dragon. You'll need an airship. An airship, eh? Noted. Yes, we have friends for that. And a powerful weapon. We have a golem, yes. Powerful as the guy is, dragons are magical creatures. The beam won't be that effective on them. You need a cannon. A powerful armor-piercing, magicka-powered cannon. We have friends for that too! Very well, I'll keep that in mind. Jazzy! Wonderful to see you. Don't worry about being late. We're gonna go fight a dragon! The people we've been running from have finally found us. We have one chance of surviving. That is win a battle that the king is judging. And then we'll basically become his favourite people. But to do that, we're gonna go fight a dragon, so we can cook the dragon! Yeah, hey, let's go fight a dragon! Oh no, I just realised that you said let's go fight the Drago. No, I don't think we want to fight Drago. Drago is delightful, let's not fight him. Yeah, we'll go fight the dragon! We're gonna fight the dragon. Yes, we'll keep that in mind. We have people for cannon. Don't fight my BF. Yeah, then not fight him. Only I can do that. I'm not entirely sure how wise you fighting him would be either. Right, yes. Once you gather the 3 things, we'll meet at the entrance of the ruin. I still don't think we'll get through the barrier, but better to be ready in case of unexpected success. Yes. That's fine. I know everybody I need to go talk to. We have so many friends that'll be helpful to us. We fight with lightsaber. That sounds fun. Wait, fighting with lightsabers. Yes, just in case anyone back off, squatter. Hey. Right, we've got to go gather our friends. We need an airship, we need a cannon, and we need the Finnegan. That's fine. No, wait, soldier? Talk to the soldier. What do you mean talk to the soldier? There's a soldier at the restaurant door. Hope we're not in trouble. Oh, I need to go to the restaurant first? Okay. Well, everything's in town anyway. That's fine. That's fine. All our handy dandy friends are in there. Well, not in the restaurant, but in town. All the handy dandy friends. Right, there's a soldier. Hello. Private Nostro. Zest. Yes? I have an order from the captain. An order? Yes, we need some food delivered to the Port Authority. Ah, that kind of order. What will it be? I don't think they care as much, as long as it is balanced with intense flavours, plus 50 in all stats. 5 dishes will do. Alright, I'll see what I can do. We'll be waiting for you at the Port Authority. Do I need to... Oh, that's a side quest. That is a side quest. We don't have to worry about that right now. We'll worry about that later. We have a dragon to fight. I need to go recruit the mages. I need to go recruit some mages. I need to go to our mercenary friends. Because I think they're officially mercenaries these days, as much as they don't call themselves that. Because they have the cannon. We help them fix the cannon. Hey, Captain! Zest, good to see you. Nice of you to keep docking at the old port. Got to admit, this district has gained a lot of spirit lately. It's become one of our favourites when in the Gulf. And I'm glad this has kept you coming back, because I have a little favour to ask. Shoot! Funny you say that, because I need to borrow that Tempurian Wrath Cannon I helped you with. It is the most dangerous piece of artillery, Zest. Are you planning to start a revolution? No! Fight a dragon! No, not quite. I'm planning to hunt a dragon. Yes, hunt the dragon! I have so many questions, I don't quite know where to start. I can imagine. I'll leave it at 1. Is this a life or death matter? Pretty much! Yeah, pretty much. Very well then, but we can't simply lend you the cannon, it's too dangerous to leave it in the inexperienced hands. I'll talk to the crew and we'll join the hunt ourselves. Yeah, fantastic! Thank you, Captain. Well, my lad, I have been longing to shoot down a dragon since I saw one burn the capital and half the fleet to a crisp. I guess it's a bit of a personal vengeance as well. Irrational, true, and a bit childish. Alas, we are only human. Here's hoping that we don't watch another city burn. Yeah, let's hope. But that's us dealt with 1. How's the game been so far? Absolutely love the game. I suspect we're probably nearing the end of it, since the people that we've been running away from have showed up, as well as the fact that we're about to fight the best chefs in the whole area. I can't imagine there would be a huge amount more after that. Right, of course, there's all the culinary battles and stuff to deal with. But everything about this game, the whole story has been so dumb. Oh! Okay, we're auto-starting a conversation. Hey Zest, good to see you. Hi Hardiv, I was wondering if you could lend me a hand. Say no more. It's about the grand combat against those mages? Well, yes, yes. Dude's on it! Of course we'll help you out, Zest. We've been wanting those Poshians removed from their throne for years now. Yeah, these guys don't like magic very much. Not a fan of it, no. How fitting that a friend of ours is going to be the one to do it. And that we'll be helping. Yes. Glad to see some enthusiasm. We've so many good friends. What do you want us to do then? We're going to hunt a dragon! Have you changed your mind? That would be a pretty direct way to fight global warming, don't you think? You're crazy, but we'll help you out if you come up with a decent plan. Well, you know what they say about the people who follow crazy people around? That they might be wanting an excuse to stop following them? Perhaps. Okay, point taken. We'll meet at my place when I have everything ready. I just need to go talk to one more people. One more group of people. We gotta go talk to the mages that have caused so many explosions. So much destruction. But I feel like they'll be happy to go poke at some magic stuff on my property. They're directly being asked to go mess with magic stuff and potentially get a dragon. Oh. Hey, Valkyrie. Hey, you finally managed to get it right. What's up? Well, a lot. You see, recently, we were involved in a little... Yeah, you have to deal with the Fustamancer's coming. Yeah, everyone knows. Well, yeah, how could they not? This is going to be like the news of the town for a while. I see. It saves a lot of explaining. That's good. Too much talk lately. I'll be happy to help you out, and I'm sure the jerks downstairs will insist on helping as well. Yes! Why? Because if there's one thing they despise more than independent mages, is successful independent mages. This might be true, but technically we shouldn't get involved in this one. Why? Fustamancer practitioners like the Fustamancers. Oh, festive practitioners like the Fustamancers help normalize the use of magic among the population. One of the main necessities of the imperative is bringing humanity to fully embrace magic, so having a couple of mages as the leaders of the cuisine is a fortunate situation. Might bring people to see magic as well as less of a threat. A lie, of course. Magic is still a dangerous and powerful force, but at least they can help bring people closer to accepting it. So you can't help? Well, might be a bit frowned upon by our superiors, but we can argue that the Fustamancers have become too elitist, and are counterproductive or something like that. Deep down, most Infinigan mages kind of hate him. So I don't think anybody will complain if we lend a hand. He's talking himself into it. He's saying he shouldn't, but he's talking himself into this. Great. So what is it then? I need to hunt a dragon, and I've been told I can find one of the ruins near my house. I need some help to overcome the magical barriers. You're crazy. Of course! I thought this was established at this point. Hey, that's quite something coming from them, Zest. You should be proud of yourself. I thought it was well established at this point that we're a bit crazy. We decided to fight man-eating spiders. Giant man-eating spiders already. How is this any more crazy than we've already dealt with man-eating spiders? We brought back a bloody dinosaur! Right, yes, I thought you could help. I've seen you vaporize the unspeakable horror with a finger snap, literally. A dragon is a very different matter, Zest. Last time the Infinigan fought one of those, our criterion had to get pretty extreme. So you won't help? Fortunately, it's very unlikely that there's a dragon in those ruins, so we'll humour you and dispel the barrier. Might find something interesting in there. Wonderful, they're going to help anyway. Fantastic. Then we'll meet at the ruin. Okay. Hello, Radio Gun, I see you've popped into the chat again. I hope you're doing well. Right, yes, we need to head back. I think it's now home to go deal with dragon. We've gathered everybody. Surely it's now time to go deal with dragon. Can we... Dragon? Have I dealt with all the things for the dragon? There we go. Yes. Yes, we've dealt with all the things for the dragon. The dungeon seal. Yes, everybody's here. We've quite the crew. Quite the crew. Right. Thank you for coming, everyone. As you know, today we are going to hunt a dragon. What's the plan? The plan is simple. First, the Infinigan is going to get rid of the magical seal. They won't be able to. No. If it's anything like the one in the crypt, your magical flux matrix was out of date. Must have been very impressive 100 years ago, but not in this day and age. You think so? Eggy. Oh, headpats! Oh, the headpats are working. Okay, that is good. Thank you for the headpats, Jazzy. Here we go. I didn't. The Drago gave me headpats earlier, but I didn't quite catch them showing up, so I wasn't sure if it was working. They must have just vanished before I had the chance to see. Right, yes. You think so? Geeks. This barrier was powered by my own death. You will have a very bad day if you try a brute force approach. I bet it won't last for 5 minutes. I don't even need to be careful this time. It will be quite a spectacle when the ward bounces all that arrogance right back into your faces. Let's get back to the plan. Back to the plan. Oh, have you drank water? Yes, I have drank water, but I can drink some more. It has probably been about half an hour now since my last drink. Although I am just realising, get to the point that I've spoke so much. There's the hydrate. I have spoken so much that my throat is getting a little sore. Yeah, drinking it, yeah. And I know I took a drink at my last ad break, and you're like, oh, that was about half an hour, I should go. Right, yes, get back to the plan. Back to the plan. Once the door is open, Agoras the Infinigan and I will head into the ruin and shoo the dragon out. Don't drink too much. No, I just took a little sip out of my bottle. I have already, since I started streaming, I have drank more than 500 mils of water because I've finished a bottle, and that's how big my bottles are. So I am being a smidge more conscious of how much I'm drinking now that I've finished a whole bottle in approximately an hour. I remember you saying you can't drink water fast or too much. Yeah, my stomach can't hold a huge amount, so I do need to be it's like somewhat conscious of how fast I am drinking. Inhaling water is not the wisest plan. Yes, alright. Once the door is open, Angerus, the Infinigan, and I will head into the ruin and shoo the dragon out. Then Hardiv and Pentoris should be ready to... Wait a minute. What do you mean shoo the dragon out? Well, I guess we'll startle it so it leaves the dungeon? Can you elaborate on that? We might cause some ruckus or maybe lure it out somehow? So your plan is something along the lines of facing a 16-ton fire-breathing lizard, rubbing your fingers together and going pss, 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 pss. Oh wait, I take Jazzy. I'm glad I remember. I only remember important information from my friends and that's it. Oh, I don't know how much information I remember from my friends. I never trust my brain. There's been the odd time that I've just like hallucinated some information, or I've gotten mixed up for which friend it was. So the amount of times I wind up sending friends question of hey, my brain's telling me this. Is this from you? Is this to do with you? I'm not trusting my memory right now. I don't think I've had an instance. I don't actually think I've had an instance where I've been wrong. But I don't trust my memory enough to keep asking. Right, so plan is treat dragon like cat. Same, yep. Yep. Uh-oh. Right, he wasn't talking to you, kiddo. Oh. Oh, he did the cat yep. Yep, now I understand, yep. Well, a triangle of the Infinigan. Oh. What's been redeemed? Oh, Jazzy's doing the care pack. I did it to make sure I did a stretch. I am going to wait a moment before I have another drink. Because that is supposed to be... C! C is joy. C's throwing stuff at me. It is wonderful to see you, C. There we go. Right, yeah. I'm gonna wait a minute before taking another drink. Oh, more stuff's getting thrown. Where's the other stuff? I don't know if this is being delayed or something. Why is it not being thrown? Why would you throw at him? I imagine because it's fun. I would suspect people are throwing stuff at me because it's fun. Right, yes. Well, a triangle of the Infinigan will be down... Ooh. Oh, there's the other thing. I'm not sure what that was. I just, like, caught a glimpse of it out of the corner of my eye. Leave my favourite seahorse alone. Is it like Jazzy coming to defend me? Did it miss? Oh! That didn't! I think that was an apple. Just getting launched right. And now C's giving me head pats too. Alright, I am going to try and continue reading this thing now. They're throwing more stuff at me. Right, well, a triangle of the Infinigan will be down there as well. I'm sure it will come up with something. I wouldn't worry too much. I don't know what we'll find down there, but it won't be a dragon at all. Of course. Of course it won't. Why not? Dragons may be quite magical, but they're not demons. They can't survive locked underground for Tempuras knows how many centuries. See, I gave head pats after, it's okay. It's all okay because I gave head pats. Yes. I mean, I feel like the Oh, I have food. I have food. No, nom. Can I eat the food? Nom. There we go. Why did that struggle so much? There we go. Right, dragons, yes. That's fair point. I don't think dragon, a living, breathing creature, could survive locked up in any area for centuries. Could be an undead dragon. That would be terrifying. Why are you so convinced that there's ever been a dragon down there anyway? Look at this statue, man. There has to be a dragon. Wait, it's not my fault. That... What? I need... For some reason, part of that message has got cut out. I need to fix my thing. It's not my fault the seahorse can't fetch the objects I throw. I'm being treated like a dog. It's literally at fetch. Do I need to change the throw to fetch? Do we need to rename this redeem? Look at this. Yes, statue, big statue. The Imperial Palace had the statue of a dragon in the courtyard. That doesn't mean there was a dragon waiting inside. There totally was a lion, though. There was a... Maybe it would be less cruel. Less cruel to call it fetch instead of throw. Then it's just me failing to catch the stuff. Oh, Jazzy's gonna fight your seahorse. That's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, the seahorses can fight each other. They can fight each other. Right, yes, there was a dragon in the Imperial Palace. For 2 or 3 weeks at least, it was so the sculptor could have a reference for the statue. We were part of the expedition who captured it in Zun and brought it to the palace. Oh gosh, we're blowing each other up now. Turning the seahorses into fireworks. Right, yes, for 2 or 3 weeks at least, yes. Okay, right, I've read that. Couldn't they have used a drawing? Well, she did use a drawing. So? Well, the drawing artist needed a reference as well. Taxpayer money at its best. That's not the point anyway. The lion statue was not there to pay homage to the blasted lion. How do you know? Maybe they grew fond of him. Let's see, just handing out hugs, hoping all forgiveness. All the forgiveness. Right, how would you know? Yes, maybe they did indeed grow fond of him. They may have grown fond of him. Oh gosh, I'm for some reason the YouTube Shorts chat is not always showing up in the one I have on my computer. Right, Ari Faya, I'm not sure what exactly you're asking what about. Is it the game or is it the talk of seahorses? If it is the talk of seahorses on the non-shorts stream, so either over on YouTube where we've got the bigger layout, or over on Twitch, there are little stream avatars down the bottom of the stream that is for anybody chatting. I wasn't able to sensibly put it into the shorts one without making them like so small that I don't think you would be able to sensibly see them. But anyway, back to fighting our drag. Wait, this fight is too What do you mean the fight's too affection? C is trying to change the tides. He is trying to befriend now. Yes. Sure I'm sure they did, but they didn't build the statue to show that there was a lion inside. But there was for 2 or 3 weeks. The statue was there because there was a lion inside. Zess is being pedantic again, but he's not wrong. So you're saying that they erected a statue of a lion they used as a model for the statue in order to commemorate the fact that the lion was in the palace, while they were sculpting the statue? No, wait, he's got a point. He's talking about casual necessity, not intent. If there hadn't been a lion in the building, there wouldn't be any lion statue. So the lion being in the building was a necessity in order to have the statue. Ergo, the statue proves the lion. The statue absolutely proves the lion. Casual necessity, my ass. They could have brought a lion statue in Krovos instead of dragging a poor cat halfway across the world. Wait, what? Would you prefer too affectionate or too aggressive? Can't have your cake and eat it too. Jeez, I'm in a mood today. Yeah, this is certainly an interesting interaction between you two. Oh man, right. Yes. But it wouldn't be that it would no, Zess, it's the these guys and their words. Even so, the statue was not there to imply that there was a lion living in the palace if there had been a lion inside at some point. Even if there had been a lion in there at some point. We could say that there was a symbolic lion though, as in the emperor or his authority or something like that. Symbolic symbolism. We're moving on to symbolism now. Wait, have I got more food in my hands? No, I did indeed eat the food. I just saw on the top of my activity feed list the feed thingy, and I was just like, wait, have I dealt with this? Have I ate my food? Right, yes, fine. If we find a symbolic dragon, we'll exercise some symbolic caution to protect ourselves from its symbolic danger. Fair enough. Just in case the dragon is not so symbolic, what do we do? Yes. Oh well, when it comes out of the ruin, Hardiv and his guys will be waiting. They will shoot the dragon down using their airship. You want to take a dragon down with an aerial taxi? It's the closest to an airship we have. Oh, we're not using the Sputnik for this. Oh, is it big airship? Big thing! We've got something far more fitting for the occasion. What did you bring? Oh, it's just coming now. This is so much bigger. That's a flying ship. Behold the Prozac, the ultimate response against global warming. You loaded the Magicka-powered cannon into that thing? Yes. You installed a Magicka-powered cannon at the side of a non-Magicka-powered flying ship? Yes. You realize that if you shoot it as it is, you will establish a new world record for the most consecutive barrel rolls in history. Wait, I wish it would have said flying ship in bold anime letters when it did that cutscene. Oh, that would have been great. That would have been great. But hey, new world records also sound fun. That might be a fair point. We may want to move the cannon to the front. Prancers and arachnophobes teaming up. You pose more danger to yourselves than any dragon would. She's like, it's a flying ship! Flying ship! It is a flying ship! Hello, Tenashi! Welcome to the pod! How are you doing today? We're preparing to fight a dragon right now. Because we should really get through this dialogue and actually fight the dragon. Hey! Jala, don't be a jerk. I'm sure they worked really hard to build that flying thing. The flying ship! Yes! Hard enough to make it fly without resorting to your damn crystals. Yes. It shows. Good! We'll show you alright by taking down a dragon with it. I feel like they'd be so happy it shows that it's not using. Sure you will be able to take care of any dragons we encounter today? We'll pretend you're not using a magical cannon. Oh. Why is that popping? That's showing up on so much of this. Why is that encompassing so much of the thing there? Let's turn that off. I completely forgot that that was still a thing on the big screen. Right, where's chat again? There is chat back. I can see again. Right. We'll pretend you're not using. Damn it, Jala. Tone down the snarkiness, will you? You're going to get us chased out of another village. Okay. We didn't come here to assault each other, so let's just go to the seal. You guys prepare the ship and stand by. Yes. Fight the dragon. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, I really need to think more before I start making silly noises. Ah. Yes, I think that was a ghost. So you're as surprised about this thing as we are. Why didn't you comment on it? I don't know. Why didn't you comment on it? Everyone was so natural about the whole thing that it felt inappropriate. Yeah, I mean, it's Zest. It's Zest. He just show up. We just do things. It just happened. Well, I guess it would be awkward to bring it up now. Yeah. So much crazy stuff happens around Zest. Right, let's see what we have here. You won't be able to dismantle it. I bet we wouldn't even need to deviate from the standard procedure. Keep bragging, you're only sweetening the anticipation of your imminent failure. Well, we do have some bragging rights. The Infinigan has breached into many magical protected dungeons that we have developed a pretty efficient methodology. Zest, please stop poking at that glyph. It could be dangerous. Move out of the way so we can proceed with the initial Magicka scan. Then we'll determine what kind of equipment is needed. Sure. Don't take it too bad, okay? The fact that you managed to construct a seal that's lasted so long is quite impressive. You don't take it too bad when you can't open it. That thing is tied to my blood and nothing other than that shall open it. Yeah, well, it's not like we're going to follow the rules. Of course. Pillis, carry on with the preliminary scan. Oh, shaky! It's getting shaky! What the hell happened? Looks like someone didn't account for entropic decay when casting his dramatic self-sacrifice spell. I so did count for entropic decay. Yeah, right. And I'm sure you also used a recursive resitanium crystal to keep the loop active. I used 2! We used 2! No reason to be ashamed. You did well for an independent mage. Hey, the part that bound you to the painting seemed to have worked pretty well, eh? And it's still holding. So spooky. I was excited. I have been pausing during the ads, or at least pausing the story if we're still in the middle of story for the ads. But you might very well have a subscription now. I think Drago gave you one the other day. I don't know if it was intentional or if he just gifted and you were lucky enough to get. Right, yes, so spooky. Right, don't you dare patronize me. You're like, oh wait, exactly, you're a gifted sub. You're a gifted sub. Right, yeah, right. Let's try and read things. Try and read the game. Don't you dare patronize me. Not everyone was lucky enough to have the Imperative Treasury funding their every whim. The Imperative Treasury is just history now. Pretty much like your ward. Look at the bright side, Ingurus. At least the path is open, eh? Aye. Huzzah. How deep can these stairs go? It feels like we've been here for hours. We're almost there. We're pretty close to where I lost consciousness. It doesn't look like any ceilings clattered. Oh. No ceilings collapsed. Is that you? It would seem so. You seem surprised to see your remains, considering you must have known what went down in here. I always thought I died because of a cave-in. More like you got carved in. Hey, it's his corpse, for the love of Temperus. Just give the man a rest. Being jerky is one thing, but that right now was a bit too monster territory, Jala. Alright. Sorry about your loss. It's alright, I'm kind of used to it at this point. I'm not thrilled to discover that my hirelings betrayed me, but at least they were trapped in here by the ward when the spell kicked in. Serves them right. So they'll be dead too. So, is there a dragon around? If there was a dragon in the room, you wouldn't need to ask. But let's take a look. A little light, please. Portal! Well, what do we have here? A portal? This is the thing I've been looking for all my life. A gate to the realm of the gods. Finally, answers are at hand. You've been looking for this all your life. And part of my unlife, yes. Well worth it for this truly revolutionary discovery. Oh boy, you really haven't been paying much attention for the last few decades, have you? I've been quite isolated for the last century. Being a disembodied spirit doesn't do wonders for your social life. Well, I'm sorry, but I'll need to be blunt. A finding like this portal would have been revolutionary about 20 years ago. What? What do you mean? About 15 years ago, these things started coming out of the ground all over the world and began spewing all kinds of monsters. Monsters? Very aggressive, they overran the Temperian Empire and started going after everyone else. It was grim. For a while, it felt like it was the end. Eventually, we managed to solve the situation. It's a long story. So you mean there are not any meaningful answers behind this gateway? If anything, they've gathered one hell of a lot of questions. But we can tell you that those portals are pretty much common knowledge now. Then all was pointless? It's one of the reasons the Infinigan frowns upon solitary research, the wizards keeping petty secrets. Yes, the gracious Infinigan, you are very good at sharing knowledge within the borders of your own organization. We classify dangerous knowledge to protect the general public. No, you do it because it gives you power. You don't care about protecting the people. You care about your damn imperative. They're one and the same. So you say, of course. This way you might convince a few poor sods to surrender their lifelong efforts to you and step aside while you reap the results of their hard work and sacrifice. Is this about ego then? Your findings would have created a new field of research hundreds of years before the disaster. Your name and merits would be in history books. The desperate sand... Oh, there's the ads. Right. Since I wasn't able to get through all that, we'll reread this particular one after the ads are done over on Twitch. Right, let's go have another drink now. There we go. For those of you still with me and those over on YouTube, how are we doing? Hopefully we should be fighting our dragon very soon. We just need to get through whatever this nonsense is. We're gonna make our ghostly friend very upset. He's already probably getting a smidge ticked. Oh. Jeez. Every time I start going quiet, they start going off. Whee! Oh. You know, have a bit of a stretch while I'm waiting too. That might help me out. Definitely not a bad idea to have a wee stretch while we're waiting. Ah. Yep, I need to remember and try and move my legs a bit more. Eep. Oh. Ah. You know, it's actually nice being able to give my voice a wee bit of a rest. Because I don't think I'm used to talking quite this much. Or with this much energy. For quite so long. And I kind of forget that. I'm enjoying the story and just sitting there reading it aloud. Yeah, my throat... Not hugely a fan of that right now. I'm not used to talking so much. It shall be nice once we do get a bit more used to talking in quite so long stretches. But at least, like, this is the first time in a while that this game has not given me much of a break between cutscene-y stuff. You usually, like, do one thing, we've got like a couple minutes of reading, and then I'm back to just gathering resources for the next task. We've been We've been mostly reading for like an hour now. Ah, there we go. Twitch is back. Right, let's try reading this over again. Your findings would have created a new field of research 100 years before the disaster. Your name and merits would be in the history books. The desperate strand could have been a joke. Instead, all your knowledge and breakthroughs died with you, and what could have been a revolutionary discovery is now obsolete. All because you expected to be the only one to find what? True immortality? Godhood? I'm sorry, but I think you're being unfair. Who's being unfair? Oh, really? Then what was he after? Answers. Like everyone else. But we all look for answers in our own way. There is no standardized forum to finding meaning to life, and you certainly have no right to monopolize human curiosity. For a bunch of people who constantly claim to be defending humanity, you sure can be obtuse when it comes to understanding it. He could have put all that effort at the service of a greater cause, and we would have benefited from it. How do you know that? Maybe within your organization he would have achieved all those things you're saying. Or maybe his spirit would have withered and he would have become a useless chump. His life path brought him to the verge of the world-changing discovery. He played by his own rules, and it set him on the right track. I'm pretty sure that he was on the right track before he played it, because he played by his own rules. Maybe within the Infinigan, he would have been pushing papers all his life instead. He would have found his path and followed it through. It just happened to be a solitary path. But it was his to follow. That's the way I see it. It's pretty much all that can be asked of us. I might owe you an apology. There we go. Save it. I'm no saint. You don't need to feel sorry about me. And thank you, Zest. But that doesn't change the fact that I gambled and lost everything. But enough pity. You should focus on your own struggle. You still need that dragon. You did say there was a dragon down here, but I don't see any trace of the thing. And I didn't lie. What I learned from this place implies there was a gate to a world where the dragons and the gods reside. As far as I understand, it's related to the portal. I see. I don't know about gods, but some of these portals have been known to bring dragons into our world, yes. However, they all shut down after that mess years ago. Even partially reactivating one requires immense amount of work and magical energy. It's not something we can do, at least not without grand-scale effort that would simply not be approved. Not for a cooking tournament. Is it the only way? Well, it's either that or we use a controlled artifact from the original creators of the portal, which have never been found. While the portals themselves are common, controlling them effectively is currently impossible. That would be one hell of a breakthrough. Well, I think we've got some news for you guys. I see, not quite the triumph I was expecting. Zest, I trust you're carrying the artifact with you. The artifact? Wait, are you implying that you have a Zestian control device? Well, Anguirus found this wand long ago. He says that... Don't point that thing at the... Don't point it at the thing! Anguirus is gone! Anguirus is gone! They're taking a while. Maybe the mages were right and there's no dragon after all. Perhaps it's for the better. What did we do? What did it do? Wait, that was... Dear Tempurus, we've seen this before. Back at the capital. But this one felt a bit different. Yeah, maybe. Maybe this time will be... maybe this time nothing'll... Whee! Oh, the dragon just came crashing out. The dragon. It's the dragon. We got the dragon. Keep it in sight. Get ready to fire the cannon. We've got it in sight. Wait for it to get closer. Oh god, we're on the dragon. We're all on the dragon. Steady. Steady. Fire! Fire the cannon! Puff? It doesn't work? What? That shockwave must have messed up the Magica field. The dragon! Oh gosh, the dragon's chasing the airship! None of our plans ever go the way they're expecting. What's going on up there? Are they fighting a dragon? Not our problem, at least not yet. But this leaves the house unguarded. Let's use this chance to recover the book. Goddamn mages and your contraptions, do something, damn it! You're a blasted witch, fix this! I'm trying, but this is a Finnegan attack. I'm a bit in the dark here. Why didn't we stay on the ground? We could have stayed on the ground. We could have stayed on the ground. We should have stayed on the ground. I'm gonna throw up. I think we fixed the cannon. I think I fixed the cannon. We fixed the cannon. Turn to face the dragon. Wait, you idiots, you're gonna kill us all. I don't think they even know we're here. It wasn't part of the plan. Yeah, we have a clear shot. We have a clear shot. Fire! Fire! Why is the dragon just holding still? Ah! Oh! Oh, those guys were wrong place at the wrong time. Oh! What? What just happened? What just happened? That poor dragon! Oh man, I love this anime! That poor dragon! Well, that was a mighty stellar performance. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. For a plan to come together, you need an actual plan to begin with. I'm going to call for reinforcements. We need at least 2 octagon of vectors to handle this. Are you sure we actually need them? I mean, look at the thing. It seems to be more confused than aggressive. You mean the dragon is not hostile? I would have expected a bit more fire breathing, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe this one is not like the one we found during the Desperate Stand, you know? It's not determined to kill everyone and everything in sight. I see. So we might be able to come up with some way to handle it peacefully? Maybe domesticate it? What did he say? He says you're crazy. Again, I thought we established this. You speak Nyrian? Just taking a wild guess. Well, yeah. Of course we're crazy. Well, we've got to do something. Brute force didn't go very well. Maybe there could be a way to try a peaceful solution for a change. Yes, peaceful solution. I'm all for being optimistic, but wrapping a flower garland around that thing's neck might be a bit tricky. Yeah, but we're gonna try. Have faith, come to the magic shop, maybe we'll find a solution. Let's pray to Tempura so that thing doesn't decide to start a barbecue. Yeah, to Tempurus of all people. What? Nothing. See you at the shop. Yes. We've hunted the dragon. Right, no. Go to the Mystic Emporium. The closest we're getting to fighting a dragon, I suppose. At least I've already maxed out our cooking level, so we'll have whatever synergies our dragon thing needs. Right, so, any luck? Yes, we have devised an improvised dragon nest. Here, have the blueprints. Dragon nest? It's not a giant parrot, Valkyra. Give the thing a try. We used some harmony crystals and loaded them within soothing chambers. It just might work, and I can't see how it could make anything worse. Yeah, but I'm still requesting a force of vectors, just to be extra sure. Have some faith, Zorvon. My faith will be stronger with a force of battle mages supporting it. In any case, we'll need to dig the control rod from the wreckage of the ruins. That thing is important. By the way, have you seen your ghost again? Still hasn't shown up, and the ruins are more ruinous now, so I can't go look for him. I'm a bit worried. I'm sure you haven't seen the last of him. Looked like tough bone to crack. Yeah. But that shockwave, it messed with magicka fields. The cannon enchantments were all warped. He may have been dispelled. Is Angoras gone? Spirits are not something that can be dispelled. However, enchantments that kept him bound to this world... I don't know, Zest. You'll have to wait this one out and hope for the best. Okay, I'll focus on the dragon for now. Yes. Yes, let's go focus on our dragon. Right, so we now need to go... Wait, bring a dragon egg to crew. We're getting an egg! We're getting an egg! I need to build space for dragon. I need to build the thing for the dragon. Wait. Oh, jeez. Silk rope. Oh, this is going to require so many things. So many things. Special wood plank, silk rope, pangoon egg. I have plenty of pangoon eggs, at least. But we're gonna need a dinosaur. We need a dinosaur. I need dinosaur food. Of course, it's unicorn delight and spider silk. Why'd it have to be spider silk? Right, there's the pangoon eggs. Let's go fetch the pangoon eggs. Right, guys. Guys, yous have food. Yous have plenty of food. Stop telling me you're hungry. You've got food in the feeder. I know at least the thing with the Gomera's in here. Yes, there we go. What do I need for this? 3 spider silk. And how many do I need? 5. I need 5. Alright, I'm gonna go to Valkyra and just buy the summoning things we need. I feel like that might be the easier plan. And hey, if we can get some food while we're here too, she might sell us some food. Buy something. No, she does not sell food. Okay, well, I need a spider. And I need one of these guys. That's a lot of cash. That's a lot of cash. Right. Back we go. We'll summon our dinosaur. And we're spiders, so as we can feed our dinosaur. Or, well, I suppose feed our dinosaur and make our silk. Yeah, I would like to offer a sacrifice thing. Sacrificial substitute. How much spider silk do I have? 2. I only have 2. At least I've got some food already in here for the spider. How much food does the spider have? Oh, the spider's got 4 food. That's not too bad. Okay. Okay. Oh, there. Yes. Big dinosaur. The dinosaur. I need some of the spider silk. I need the spider silk for the dinosaur. And I can't remember what other thing we were having with this. So let's just grab some of these because this feels I have a suspicion it is the unicorn poop that we need. Yes. Okay, we got 2. At least it's only 1 spider silk. Oh, I can put in the Gomera feeder without having to go into the pen. That's nice. Ah, I can't see the food on that. Oh no, there's the food. Oh, and he's just eaten one of them. Right. Right, unicorn, you have food. You have food. The how much food do the penguins have? I still got some food. Oh, fine. It'd be nice if I could get more than just 1 thing a day. Oh, and I have no cows. I can't remember why I have no cows. I think the cows might have died from starvation, actually. I was refilling the feeder. So we're bringing a dragon egg to the crew. Build the dragon nest and use it to obtain a dragon egg that I can show to the crew. We're gonna be so prepared. And then we still got an order to prepare. Oh man, right. We've slowed right down now that I have to just wait on stuff happening. Let's just pass the time and sleep. Because this is just going to be a pass on time, go gather the resources, sleep. And that's just going to be on repeat for a little bit, unfortunately. Whoops. We're past the CP times. There we go. Oh. I'm just realizing it is getting quite late. Oh wait, I'm also realizing how much of all the things do I need? Right. Oh gosh, I need 6 of the special wood plank. How much of the Gomera shells do I need per wood plank? 1. Okay, I only need 1. And I need quality planks. At least quality planks aren't too bad to get my hands on. I only have 1 in there. Okay. I think that's at least our first Gomera shell. You know something, it might not be too bad an idea to see about building another one of our chests just to gather all the stuff. Can throw the 6 penguin eggs that I know we'll need into there. I'm just gonna set it up over here. I think I've got the right stuff? Yes. Right. This chest. That's not quite what I wanted it to be, but oh well, it'll be getting moved anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Oh man, right. Yes, 6. So now we can deal with the special, we can deal with our first special wood. That's at least going to be easier to handle. Why? Did I put that in here? I did. I put it in the chest. I did not mean to put it in the chest. There we go. Off we go. Back we go. Back we go. Why not? I didn't grab the quality planks. Need the quality planks. Gonna be doing a lot of chopping down in the apple trees and all. At least know we'll get 1 plank per tree. Oh, what's the thing that needs to go with the spider silk? Or is it just... It's just spider silk. I just need 3 spider silk. Okay. That's not too bad. We'll see how well things are going. There we are. First one down. Ah, yes, I used the spider silk for food. That's what I did. I did it for food. Right, you know what? Given the time, it's not too far off of me heading off to bed anyway. So I'm probably going to see about gathering resources throughout tomorrow. That way you don't have to just sit there and watch pretty much nothing pass by, as I'm going to need to just skip a lot of time. Since it is just... They give me 1 thing a day. It'll be collect all the stuff, make sure that they'll still be alive tomorrow. Get through the day so as we can sleep. So that's not going to be very entertaining. And it is close to end of stream anyway. Yeah, I will see. I'll save the game in a moment. We'll save the game in a moment. But anyway, for now, I hope you've all had a good time at the pond. And that you all have a good day, night, sleep, whatever it is you have ahead of you. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Bye-bye!